What's going on, everybody? It's the Green Plantain, and today we're gonna do something a little different. I have a few projects in the works at the moment, so this week's gonna be filled with filler. And what better way to fill than to showcase my my Instagram? This is gonna be part of a new series where I display, I guess, sort of like some behind the scenes type of stuff. I want to make a video with my setup. I want to make a video with some sketchbooks, so y'all can see what my sketchbooks look like, etc. So yeah, if you don't know about my Instagram, it's Green Plantain, green_plantain. And I have to be honest, I haven't been showing it a lot of love because in order to have a successful Instagram, you have to post once or twice a day. And I just don't have that kind of time or that kind of motivation at the moment. And as you can tell, when we go back in time here, my art has gotten more and more complex. So let's go to the first Instagram the first Instagram post that I ever posted as the Green Plantain. It's the Green Plantain, and this was my logo for a long time. I posted this in April 28, 2015. Damn, almost 4 years ago. Crazy to think about. I guess I should do like a 4-year post or something on April 28. But yeah, nothing too crazy, just a plantain. Just a plantain with a gun, smoking a cigarette, with fucking shades on, because everyone knows shades are cool. Shades and cigarettes are cool. So I didn't have Prismacolor markers at the time, and this right here, I don't know if, can you see my mouse? I don't know if you can, but this is Prismacolor color pencils. And at the time, I guess I wasn't good at taking pictures of my art because it looks very yellowish. And you're gonna see that for a lot of the first few pictures. Here's a second picture. Just a robot doodle. This signal, this symbol right here, that is definitely the C from Cracked. I don't know if you've ever been to cracked.com. And I don't even know why I put that. I remember I might have been watching or reading a blog post or something and made me draw that. The robot is also wearing one tennis shoe. I don't know, maybe he found it in a trash can or something. The third picture here, the channel starts getting kind of like the channel, the Instagram. What do you say? Do you say Instagram page? I guess you just say Instagram. Anyways, the Instagram starts trying to get a life of its own. Starts getting a little character. This is a gore cart. This is why I started getting real creative with my posts. This is the discovery of Galagnas, the chaos butterfly. I remember this picture. Okay, so the prophet LAKEY, obviously Lovecraft inspired. It's a prophet because I didn't write it on the description, as you can tell, but it's a prophet because once you find it in a cave, you walk up to it, and one of its heads will stick its tongue out and insert it into your ear and tell you your fortune. Or not necessarily your fortune, but your future in that way. Probably should have put that on there. Oh, you can see the tongue right there on the side. On the left side there. This is a throwback from the past, so it doesn't have the description. And you can tell here, it's from 2003. I was 13 at the time, I think. Yeah, I was definitely 13. And this is kind of like just a badass little duck. Why you out here smoking a blunt, dude? And this is also Prismacolor color pencils. This was for May the 4th, 2015. So I drew Slave 1. It's probably my favorite ship in the entire series. Mostly, or in the entire franchise, I mean. Mostly because the way that it lands. And I guess Slave 1 is the one from... Is Slave 1 the one from the prequels? And then Slave 2 was the one that Boba Fett had? I'm not sure. If you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, let me know. I feel like I am, but I'm probably like a low 4th tier or something like that. Alright, next picture. The Wedger, a demon known for his extensive knowledge of torture. This demon, I don't know his background. Maybe I should redraw him. He looks cool. Agudatis. Oh, Agudatis is not his name, it's the type of species, I guess. The Agudatis roam the 8 dimensions, feeding off of sentient being nightmares. So basically, whenever you have a nightmare, these things attach themselves to you, and they eat the nightmares. And apparently, according to this picture, there are 8 dimensions. We live in one of them. There's another 7 somewhere out there. Alright, so this is a trash bot. It's just a robot that collects trash. Not sure what this is. I'm not sure what it is till this day. It looks like there's a mouth down here, some blood. I don't know. If you see anything, if the pareidolia phenomenon works on this picture with you, just let me know in the comments what you think it is. Don't trust those spaceship dealers. I like this one just because it's very funny to me. I am very bad at drawing technology, at drawing cars, at drawing robots, and here I was trying to venture out a little bit. And I think that these are, I started using the Prismacolor pens. Oh, I like this one. The crash landing in Albion 6. You can see a little dude here just kind of witnessing this crash. It's a huge fire. It's a huge ship. I don't know what Albion 6 is. I want your soul. I guess that's a demon. I don't know what that is. It wants to eat your soul. And it has how many eyes? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It has 14 eyes and it wants your soul. Maybe you should just give it to him. Another doodle. I guess it's kind of like a self, what do you call that? Self-portrait right here on the side. Kind of like a murderer chicken here. I don't know what this is. It's like a flower. You got a UFO. Oh, some pyramids. That's always nice. A tire for some reason. And some stars going down a slide. Emergency landing. This kind of makes me think of a World War II plane, but I don't think that they have propellers on their wings like that. They have a propeller in the front. Is that a thing? I haven't really looked into it. Ooh, okay. This one right here is the first time I like wrote a whole paragraph for lore implications. The Grondorian koi. This fish is sought after not only by fishermen, but poachers and treasure hunters alike for its carp, which is said to possess new supernatural traits. This overexploitation has led to a decline in its population, so much so that the remaining species are said to be the rarest fish in the land. Okay, first of all, it's on the land, and I misspelled 2 here. Okay, good to see years of public school have failed me. Always nice. This is just a robot with 2 gats. I was probably bored. Let's see, May 20th, May 26th. That was probably like an obligatory post because I felt like I hadn't posted anything in a while. Little did I know that I would do that a lot later on in the Instagram's career. Or the Instagram's life. Haven't drawn anything since I got Bloodborne. Oh boy, this was an interesting time in my life. Yeah, I love Bloodborne. And this, I think I had just gotten the game, I want to say maybe like 4-5 days before I posted this. And I think I drew this at work. Most of these actually I drew at work. At the time I was a server in Austin, and you get a lot of downtime, especially if you work doubles. So I just sit there and draw, and that's how a lot of these pictures got made. Some fucking dragon that doesn't give a shit. I mean, is there anything else to say? I actually redrew this, and I'll show it later. I think I'm gonna make this like a 3 or 4 part video series, just because I don't want to rant for too long. I don't know how many posts I have. I think I have like over 200 or something like that. Anyways, next picture. The why do I write these stupid ass names? Arcante, a planet known for cheap beer and nuclear waste. And some guy right here sounds just like Earth. Hey, true that. Teenage great one. Also inspired by Bloodborne, but kind of a lazy picture if you ask me. Yorman Mastodon troops. This is pretty cool. It's just an elephant soldier. He's got his ears pierced, and it looks like he's got piercing on his eyebrows too, which is pretty dope. How rainbows are made. This picture, somebody told me, I had asked for a suggestion and somebody told me to draw this. And I remember being so butthurt because this was the most liked picture for a long time. This is 80, it has 81 likes. And that's how many likes pictures that I post nowadays get. So for me to have a small Instagram, I may have under 100 people following me at this point. And for it to have 80 likes it made me very proud. The destruction of the UES Naugatuck. That sounds wrong. Maybe I should have thought about that. But yeah, it's an explosion of a ship. Another one. This is the third explosion of a ship. A late night. Why is he a late night? I guess he's always late. Maybe I was late for work that day. First contact. Ooh, this is probably the worst picture I've posted. And not the worst one drawn, but just the most, I don't know, the quality looks shitty, and I put a filter on it and it makes it look even shittier. I should probably delete it, to be honest. Can I delete it? Let me see. Oh, I can't. I probably gotta do it on the phone. Alright, next picture. Okay, this actually, I'm glad that it came up. I might actually make a video series just for this comic book alone. Element was a comic book series I worked on during middle school. The story was horrible and the art bit mediocre, but it was my pride and joy. Never quite finished the story. All the characters obviously look like Kirby. I named my company Alpha Team, which Alpha Team was a Lego series that had came out during the time. This comic series actually has a lot of plagiarism. Yeah, there's a lot of straight up plagiarism. So I'll definitely be doing a series on that, just, you know, kind of parody myself. All right, and some more Bloodborne madness. Madman's knowledge. Making contact with eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for posterity. I love Madman's knowledge. I love its description, I love its artwork, and I love what it means. I love its name, I love everything about it. And that's why I drew it later, and I'll post that picture, or I'll show that in a later video. Oh ho ho, yeah, you can tell this is where I got my first set of markers. The gray and the red, and I started to experiment with these markers, and my fucking mind was blown because just how good everything came out. This is the G77 model, limited blood red edition. It was created by the LAKEY Corporation for mining metals in Saturn's many moons. Hopefully we get to that point as a species, that where we're mining other planets instead of our own, because we got to protect our planet. God damn it. Those damn giant worms. Yeah, I told you about them. Damn giant worms. This is a knight, you can see right here. He's fighting a worm. And this picture is plagued by inconsistencies in the shading department. I am very bad at shading. Back then I was bad at shading as well, so don't judge me for it. Self-portrait number 1. Yeah, this is what I look like, man. I actually don't have the skin around my mouth or nose, and I'm missing an eye, obviously. And I have curly hair because of my ancestry. Oh, actually, you can see my mom here. She has a sad face. Don't follow my mom, damn it. But yeah, you'll see a lot of her love in my commenting or whatever in my pictures. She might actually see this video. So, anyways, next picture. Talkaputotec ruins in the Westland jungles. So here we have an explorer just kind of doing his thing, exploring the ruins of this ancient city. What's in it? Is there treasure? There's obviously gonna be some bad shading, and this is I think this is a highlighter. This is not a marker right here. This is a highlighter, and this is big pens, mostly because I was at work. This was definitely drawn at work. An exploratory vehicle. Like I said, I'm very bad at drawing vehicles and technology. And here's exhibit number 4, 5. The tires are just they don't make sense. They're not the same size. The shading's horrible. What is this? What is this up here? Makes it look like a dinosaur. Don't ever let go. And that's pretty much what I'm doing with my art career. I am not letting go. I guess you can't really see, but here's a guy. He's holding on for his dear life, as there is a Sarlacc type monster down there. Those eyes kind of remind me of the brain bug from Starship Troopers. Estes Flask. The nature of the link between Estes flasks and the bonfire that illuminate the world of the undead is entirely unknown, but that is of little concern, for any undead knows the value of these precious flasks. If you haven't played Dark Souls, do yourself a favor and play this game. Also a great game. It's made by the same people that made Bloodborne, and Estus Flask is what you use to heal. I like the artwork for it, but this does not do it justice at all. A douchebag eating a productive member of society. Yeah, I don't like douchebags. I don't think anybody likes douchebags, except for those girls that for whatever reason hook up with douchebags. Why is that? Anyways, yeah, this is the douchebag in their natural state. They obviously have tentacles on the side, and that's how they get women. I don't know. Maybe that's if you've hooked up with a douchebag, let me know in the comments, please. Oh, the second post of a green plantain. The green plantain. Ironically, I'm dry and 2 days sober, and what that means is that I didn't have any weed at the time, and I was 2 weeks without smoking weed. He's hitting a blunt right now. I mean, a blunt. He's hitting a water pipe, which in other words, it's a bong, and he's just jamming some music. You know, he's got the whole Nelly thing going on his forehead for whatever reason. It's probably the most Plantain-esque picture that I've drawn, because the green plantain don't look nothing like a motherfucking plantain. The HL78 tank model. These tanks were mass produced by the tens of thousands. However, they were known as metal coffins because of their turtle speed and humongous size. Still, some say victory couldn't have been attained if these tanks never saw action. I missed the word there. Yes, I love drawing tanks, and this is one of them. And it looks like it's number 232. And I don't know what war they were fighting, but these tanks helped out for some reason. And I know that huge tanks that are slow, they don't offer a lot of tactical advantage. You want fast-moving tanks because they're able to dodge, and you know, if you can dodge a fucking tank, you can win the war, as they say. That's probably not what they say. Ooh, tearing it up today. And this is Taurus Demon, and I mean, I don't know if that's his name, but it's a Minotaur type giant. It ripped up a knight in half, and yeah, tearing it up today. And I guess I'll leave it at that. I'll go ahead and make maybe 2 or 3 more of these videos as a way to promote my channel, and as a way to I guess self-reflect on what I need to work on as an artist, and what I need to work on to explode in the social media circles. Cause I don't want to do just YouTube. I mean, I'm trying to do a lot of things right now, and yeah, the self-reflection helps. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure that you go to the Green Plantain on Instagram if you have one, and follow me, man. I post every now and then, and I'm sure you might like my work. If you sat through this video, you're gonna like my work, because I guarantee you it only gets better from here, and it only gets more difficult. I guess for me to make higher quality content for Instagram. But anyways, yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tell your friends. Peace out, y'all.